All right, Taurus, I have your reading for the week 2019. It's Alchemist. I do personal readings from Facebook. I'll put information in the description below for you to book an appointment with me. All right, first we have our theme for the week. We have an energy going into the week, challenges for the week, and the results for the week. I'm reading from the Fae Tarot deck. All right, your theme for the week is stability, security. You're going to have a financial focus for sure. But also you're going to be a little more inactive this week. You'll probably find yourself spending more time at home. Less likely to go out and just party it up with friends. You're going to be a little more contemplative, staying at home, focus on finances and saving. And that looks like that'll be definitely a good thing for you. The energy going into this week is of stillness. You are seeking some sort of secret wisdom. Some wisdom or some information that is reserved for people who are deserving of it. In order to access this wisdom, you have to make sure that you come correct. You will be dealing with a gatekeeper, most likely an older woman. And she needs to be addressed appropriately. Also, you want to access your own inner wisdom this week, and that's done through stillness. So we already see a tie between this card and this card. They're both about stillness. They're less active. It's like the more you focus and you contemplate inward, the more you'll find that information that you're trying to access. And you have to be ready for it. Now, as you try to access this information, this card is warning you not to get so swept away in many things that'll be offered to you. You will have lots of sensational offers, things that are very enticing, titillating. They could even be scary, but they're things that really grab your attention, and you want to make sure not to get swept away by those things. You don't want to fall into the trap that they present, because a lot of these things being presented to you are not real. They're not substantive. They're fleeting. And your theme for the week is substance. You want things that'll last, not just in the moment, but over a period of time. And so don't get swept away in the razzle dazzle. Don't get swept away in the sensation of things, because most of those things being offered to you are fleeting. If you do take the time to meditate this week, or be alone in your thoughts, you may have a lot of different distracting thoughts that are fighting for your attention. But if you're able to just sort of step back and not get involved in those thoughts, you'll find that you will not let those things have a control over you. Your challenge this week, once again, is going to be to take time to be still and focus. You know, you have been on a path where you're chasing a goal. You've had a lot of momentum behind you, and now you're coming to a bit of a pause. And instead of freaking out about it, you can take a step back and just use this as an opportunity to assess what's going on in your life right now. Relinquish control. And just pause, stop and smell the roses. You know, it's a rare opportunity because you have been so driven and constantly moving towards the future. You've been in the driver's seat, a bit of a control freak. But there are some things that are beyond your control right now. So use it as an opportunity to pause. Also, you may have car issues this week. Take the time to get your car serviced and checked to make sure all the tires are full of air, they're properly balanced and aligned. If you have a major trip scheduled, just make sure you do the proper precautions, because you could come up on some issues. Your car may even be in the shop this week. Great. Take that as an opportunity to break up your daily routine And just pause, contemplate, reflect. Stillness. There's a lot in stillness for you. This is, like I mentioned here, this is staying at home. You may find yourself at home for some reason. So be okay with that. The underlying energy of that card is you're kind of going back to the drawing board. You need to establish order and discipline in your life. You need to refocus, you need to strategize, and then you need to execute once you develop a strategy or plan of attack. You need to make sure that you're moving in a pragmatic, orderly fashion. And don't start a new task until you completed the task at hand. Master what you have before you. That's a good thing about stopping. You can assess what's going on, what you have before you, and then once you've done that, then move on to the next task and the next task. But it's not about multitasking here. It's about, starting one thing, mastering it, completing it, and then moving on to the next territory, or the next task at hand, moving in an orderly fashion, pragmatic, and really applying yourself in a disciplined fashion. It's going to be a bit of a struggle, but I know that you can do it, Taurus. You may need to seek out a male mentor, an older male mentor who will sort of show you the ropes or teach you some lessons that'll help you become more disciplined and strategic. That'll really benefit you. The outcome, the results. Taurus, you're going to find that where you've been a bit indulgent recently, you're going to find that you're not going to be so eager to sit back on your laurels. Taurus is known for being a bit of a creature of comfort and also being indulgent, be it, it's a sign ruled by Venus and all the Venusian traits, loving good food, music, sex, anything that involves the senses. That can be Taurus's downfall. You're going to find yourself moving away from indulging so much in those sensual things and sort of putting yourself back out there. You've achieved a lot in the past, which has afforded you the ability to sort of take it easy, to rest, sit back on your laurels, and you have a lot of accomplishments just underneath your belt. But now is the time to sort of push yourself. You can't rely on those accomplishments. Those trophies that you have on your shelf, they're all gaining dust. They're not as shiny as they used to be. So put yourself back out there. And as you do that, you're going to discover this new passion developing. It's something that's already there, but there's going to be a real clarity around what it is that excites you in life, what it is that gets you out of bed and pushes you to really explore and feel alive, feel in the moment. It may involve travel even. So eventually, after this period of resting, taking it easy, stopping and assessing things, you may get this renewed interest in getting off the couch and getting out there, putting yourself out there, taking risks and just traveling and pursuing what it is that really gets you excited in life, that you're passionate about. So the beginning of the week and the theme for the week is sort of sitting, assessing what it is that's going on in your current surroundings. It's sort of pausing, not getting swept away by the many different opportunities that are coming to you, not indulging too much, and just sort of being strategic and orderly about as you go about your plans. But ultimately, you will come off of that experience where you've rested, you've assessed things, you've sort of stayed in and incubated new ideas and let things germinate. And then you will have a renewed sense of what it is that excites you, that drives you, and you eventually will reemerge. You may even find yourself involved in travel. But take the necessary time to just pause and really go within and find what it is that you're seeking. All right, Taurus, thank you so much. Have a wonderful week.